Hello, today we are speaking about Los Angeles riots. United States Senator John Fetterman criticized his own fellow Democratic Party members for refusing to condemn the riots across Los Angeles. Here is what he wrote on X.
I unapologetically stand for free speech, peaceful demonstrations, and immigration, but this is not that. This is anarchy and true chaos. My party loses the moral high ground when we refuse to condemn setting cars on fire, destroying buildings, and assaulting law enforcement.
Despite Fetterman's post calling out his own party, Democratic leaders continue to blame Donald Trump and his administration for the riots. Here is California Governor Gavin Newsom blaming President Trump.
But that's not what Trump is after. He's not for peacemaking. He's here for war. He wants a civil war on the streets.
Mayor Karen Bass recently appeared on CNN where she was confronted by a poll showing that the majority of Americans support President Donald Trump's deportation program. But despite seeing the poll, Mayor Bass refused to concede that her party is out of touch on that issue.
I want to share the CBS poll. It shows 54% of Americans approve of the Trump administration's program to deport illegal immigrants. A minority, 46%, disapprove. Are Democrats out of touch on this issue?
Well, I think if you did the polling in Los Angeles, I'm not sure it would be that way, considering we are a city of immigrants.
And here is Democrat Representative Maxine Waters claiming that there is no violence during the protests.
The protests, and even those who were out of step with what we are advocating, peaceful protest, did not create any violence. Nobody was shot, nobody was killed. Get it in your head. And so, when martial law is called, what are you going to say? I missed the point. Don't miss the point, you all. Don't think that somehow, because they called out the National Guard, there was violence. There was no violence.
Here is a business owner upset because his business got looted by the rioters.
This is so ridiculous. This doesn't look like this is for they're protesting for ICE or anything. This is they're doing just for the looting the stores and everything. I saw they break into the Apple store, they break into the Adidas store. This is not they're doing protest.
And here's Democrat Congresswoman Yvette Clarke saying that all Democrats stand firmly with the LA rioters.
But let me be clear. Congressional Democrats stand in full solidarity with the residents of Los Angeles, with our immigrant sisters and brothers, and with the peaceful protesters who dare to speak out and who will support every effort to oppose this president's abuse of power.
The ironic thing is that while the Democratic leadership continues to align themselves with those causing the destruction in the streets, President Trump's approval ratings continue going up. He is seen by many as the person who is delivering on his promises, the promises that he made during the election campaign, while his opponents appear to be disconnected from both the law and the concerns of everyday Americans. Here are some commentaries by political scientist Ian Braymer.
Trump's approval ratings on immigration continue to be quite positive in the context of how he is doing on broader issues across the board. And they certainly want to use this political capital to conduct more controversial moves like larger scale workplace raids, and that images from the protests are going to make the public more hesitant in siding with protesters against the White House.
So, what do you think? Are the Democratic leaders out of touch with the public, or are they correct in supporting the LA rioters? Please leave your thoughts in the comments below. And before you go, please subscribe to our newsletter alainguillot.com/newsletter so that you will never miss an episode. Thank you so much for watching, and until soon. Peace.